controlled chaos. I think when I think UTV, I think of the most exciting, most hectic, most rewarding group that I've ever been a part of. And that's kind of what it is it's controlled chaos. So when I tell kids, like, oh, what is UTV, what do I do? I'm like, it's a bunch of really crazy people that get together and make cool stuff.
If I could describe UTV in one word, if there was one thing UTV has taught me as a filmmaker, and that is collaboration. We go through film school and we have our own projects, we have our own ideas, and we want to make them come to life, and you can't do that without multiple people. You can't do it alone.
Everything that you don't see that happens with the movie, I guess you could say. Because you see a big movie and you don't really think about everything that went into it, but then you find out it's like, oh, this has been in the making for 10 years, and it's like, what do you do in those 10 years? And it's kind of like teaching you what you do in those 10 years, and everything that really goes into a film. It's not just a nice camera and a great director with some baller actors. It's just so many people working hard towards very little things one at a time to build up this huge production.
Being in UTV, you see the standard process that you think you understand, you see it amplified.
I've just always wanted to work in the movie industry and work for the studios, so I definitely thought that it would be nice to get some hands-on experience and actually get on set and just be full force and do it.
If you want to build a network in film, one of the best places to do it is in UTV, because that's where a lot of people going into the industry that you'll know will start off. And so a connection you make today may be a person that you'll be working with tomorrow.
It just kind of taught me how to operate within the film industry on a professional level in terms of networking, making the film happen, funding it, everything in between. I think that's the biggest part, is I feel ready to go into the industry after this. I feel like I have had experience.
I didn't really know what to expect. I kind of just came in with the idea that it would be new and I would try as many different things as I could and basically just try to get the full experience that I could get out of it.
It was a really, really nice opportunity to be around a lot of like-minded people for the first time. Seeing all the bells and whistles we got to play with and to see the sort of things that were being made, it was like walking into heaven's gates.
Scene 32, shot 63.
The project's going great. I'm really happy and excited and proud of it. I think this is the strongest work that I've ever put out. We're really testing our limits on this, and we have to get really creative with this film, which is awesome, and I think we're succeeding in that, and I'm really happy with the way it's turning out.
So it's a movie about a guy that is really, really into a girl, and sometimes those feelings aren't reciprocated back, and that can sting. So that's where the initial idea comes from. And then the actual story of this friendship that the movie is about, of Danny and Carson, definitely stems from a really, really good buddy of mine. The relationship in the film is based right off of our relationship. The web series is its own beast. We're focusing on the story of Willie, the host, as he goes through the journey of finding his father, who in life hasn't sort of felt estranged from people that you care about, right? So that's sort of where that story comes from.
So I'm working on a film titled, tentatively right now, Harith. It's a stop motion film, the first ever attempted at NAU. And as far as I know, the first ever attempted by, well, maybe another, by a small, relatively small production studio. Like I've said before, people who do stop motion films are either one crazy guy in a bedroom for 10 years or a studio with tens of millions of dollars. So I'm very, very excited for this project. It's going to put NAU on the map, I think, in a different way than before.
If you show creative initiative and you show that you're really, really dedicated to this craft and this team, that's how you kind of climb the ladder and become the managers that you're destined to be, I hope.
If you're really looking to push your creative boundaries and see what you're made of, UTV is the place for you.